Yani. Yani.
Miss Castle. No, that's not my name, Miss Kaiser.
Oh,
Right. Wait. I'm her Sephora. Edward Larry. Pleasure.
Gentlemen, you move the wagon.
Oh, sorry, I locked that door on you. I didn't even know you were there.
It's no problem.
Come on in. Where the fuck did you come from?
I was getting some water. Train robbery, Blue Water Marsh.
Oh, okay. Let's go. I just clocked on. We got some extra bullets. Is that just now?
Yep, right now.
Fucking hell. Who the fuck's robbing a train right now? I'm ready.
Where the heck is Blue Water Marsh?
That's by Saint Denis. Oh, I got the wrong horse. Of course I got the wrong horse. Yeah, that's about Saint Denis. That's you know where that speakeasy is? Not in those parts.
Right.
Yeah, pick it up.
Picking it up.
Rabbit train.
You mean the speakeasy out in the swamp?
Yep.
Right.
There's the rabbit.
Heard that.
It wasn't a western line, was it? Nothing in the long swamp. Hold on. I'm actually gonna double check.
Alright.
I'm like 99% sure Blue Water is the one in Saint Denis. Yep. Okay, it was. It was the one north of Saint Denis. I think the other one I was thinking of is Stillwater. I think his name.
Right.
Thief. Something like that. How's the ship been so far?
Only just woke up myself.
Gotcha.
Got on duty a little bit ago. Well, I killed somebody today.
Oh Jesus, you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
And that's what happened. Rest up.
Rest of that. You know Birch?
Well, part of the wildlife conservationist group, right?
Yeah. She was sending telegrams at Wallace Station, and the staff there overheard her talking about, telegramming about that she's getting more and more sick, and she wanted to hunt down deputies before she died. And then, not so long after, she turned up in Blackwater. Started bragging about having Lavelle's rifle, and saying how she wanted to play one last game before she took her last breath. Chased her out of Blackwater, over Kerrigan's into tall trees, and ended up having a shootout, and, well, the rest is history.
He's sorry you had to do that. Let's pick it up again.
Yep.
Well, don't be afraid to take some time off if you need to, okay?
Just gotta keep going. I think some of these people think we actually enjoy doing that. I really don't.
I don't think any deputy in the department does. And quite frankly, if any deputy does take control of my own people, no matter who it is, fuck. Why is that guy running down the track? Okay,
You
well,
recognize them?
nope. Let's keep going though. We got bigger priorities. I don't know why he's running down the track though.
Idiot.
Quite frankly, if anyone takes enjoyment in killing someone, they should not be a deputy. It's the wrong line of work for them.
I tried to save her.
I'm sure you tried your best. No, it's not your fault that she did what she did.
Apparently, she was already, she had a condition in her lungs or something because she got shot. And she blamed the deputies for it. I need to rest up. By the time the shooting stopped, after so much convincing and trying to tell her that she's doing the wrong thing and this doesn't have to end this way, she had too many bullet holes in her by the time I had the chance.
Yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry.
I told the Rangers, because when the rest of the gang find out, they're gonna want revenge. I feel like they're gonna take it out on the Rangers.
Yeah, no, man, but I will. Ready to pick it up again?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Again, no, it's not your fault that she opted for a violent path.
Oh, no.
Better.
Heard. Alright.
I don't see the train. Do you know which direction the train was going?
Pretty sure it's at west. I might
Back
be wrong
roads,
though.
me.
Can't remember, sorry.
Alright. This is gonna be out the Blue Water Marsh area. I don't know if the train would keep moving or what.
Never attended a train robbery before, so I'm not much help in that sense.
I don't think they're much different from a bank robbery. Let's see, another time this truck too. Alright, let's turn back. Let's go back to Saint Denis. Let's see if the train went that way. We can check the schedule as well.
Alright. Imagine being so obsessed with toying with people that you're willing to risk your life just to do that, even with your last breath.
Can't really explain someone that's just playing out insane. Don't think right. They don't have the same brain as us. Not to say that they're stupid or just that they process things in different ways, I assume.
She was talking about her time in the British military. Probably had something to do with it.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Some people are cut out for the military life, some people are not.
I'm trying here. Oh, it's right fucking here. Fucking blind. Hello, Sheriff's Department. Everything okay here?
No, not in the slightest.
Here, let me hit you up.
Oh, you might want to head down to the medical office. Wainwright's already over there.
Medical office, alright.
Okay. Was anyone else injured or? Gotcha. Okay, are you two okay?
I'm hanging in there. It was just I'm the only one that's still over here. The rest of the people that were on board are at the medical office.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was simply looking to get aboard the train, but I see now that it is not a good time.
Okay. Wilson, how about you go run to the medical office? Make sure they're okay up there. I'll be there
Yes,
up
sir.
there shortly. I'll
Are you a blood donor?
No.
Are you a blood donor?
No.
Shit. All right, we need one. We've got a medic down in the medical office.
It was the Lovelaces that did this.
Either of y'all a blood donor?
I am.
I am not. No.
Actually,
We
I'm
need a
not.
blood
I
donor.
actually haven't been approved.
Okay.
Go ahead. And
It's
put your
okay.
balance
Wainwright's dealing with it. It's all good. Howdy. Howdy.
Howdy there.
What's going on in there?
We had the unfortunate pleasure of, or displeasure rather, of meeting the Lovelaces on one of our trains. They have decided to shoot down one of my passengers because I refused to roll over one of my officers with a train. 100 tons of steel.
Yeah, right. Sorry you had to go through that. What a day, huh? Howdy.
You still out for a donor? Evening.
Wainwright is down there sending telegrams trying to get a donor. As soon as we get some information, we'll come back to you.
We're looking for a donor now. Just keep a hold of her.
Can I get you anything? Food or drink or anything?
I don't think I can stomach anything right now.
I know. Maybe you might want to take a seat.
I don't think I will get up if I died. No, I just. This is one of those where you just kind of have to step through it.
Yeah. Everything's gonna be okay, one way or another.
She needs to make it. Yes, to.
First
I
thing you're
don't-
gonna
it-
do is blame yourself. Don't do that.
I fucking told her to just take me instead. This fucking matter, but not the passengers. And she was like, if I offer one more time, she'd just shoot all three of them.
Did this all happen right here in Saint Denis?
It happened on the stretch in the swamps. Just coming out of Roanoke on the tracks.
Okay. Do you know what direction they left?
I left up north, Annisburg.
Okay. I'll be back in a moment.
How's it going in there?
The lady just by the entrance here is pretty, torn up about it. They basically, either they shot one of the passengers or she ran over one of her own staff with the train. They almost shot all 3 passengers, so.
So, what I was told was that they boarded the train near Blue Water Marsh, and they were trying to get the conductor, I believe Katrina was her name in there, to choose between the trainee that they had on board or her herself to be ran over by the train. She refused, and then they shot the medic.
Alright. Well, they escaped
report
north
things.
towards Annisburg, so do you want to go?
How many? So far, I got like 4 people confirmed. That was part of the group. Is Rainright up and all right?
He told me earlier on he was going to get cleared for duty, so I assume so.
Okay. Well, we'll see about all this. Make sure we get statements from everyone here.
Alright.
Ma'am, you doing okay? Is there anything we can do for you?
No, not really. Not after that one.
I understand. That sound like a really rough situation.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Did you already give a statement so far, or?
I think I started one with the other what's his Wainwright,
Wainwright.
isn't it? Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
We never got fully through it, but yeah.
Okay. We'll check in with him real fast, and if you need anything at all, you just holler for either of us. Okay. I'm Under Sheriff Harriet. This is Deputy Wilson. You're okay now. Okay. You're safe, and your trainee. I believe he's on the train as well. Or are you the trainee? I'm confused about that.
No, I'm the senior officer. The officer's on the train, and the trainee's inside with the medic.
Got you. Okay. Well, he is safe over there. He is doing a-okay. He's a little shaken up, but he's all right. Okay. Right.
I sent off for a what do you call it? Blood donor. Did anyone show up yet?
No.
I sent to the medical office, to law, and to rangers. So
Nobody yet.
Nobody yet. I only just sent it off. I had major issues getting the telegram out. But yeah, the telegram's sent. Other than that, yeah.
Right. I was told a medic was shot. What's their status?
I think
In
they're
need of a
still working
blood
on
donor.
her. Yeah.
Okay. Which medic?
Violet,
Violet
Avery.
Avery.
Ah, Jesus. Okay. I'll run up, see if anyone's responded to it. You sent it to all 3 lines?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
But I've only just sent it, and then ran back up here. I was having issues.
Gotcha. Okay.
The-
I'm gonna need to switch up my horse anyway, so I'm gonna run up there real fast. I'll double check if anyone's responded yet, and then I'll come right
Okay.
back here.
I'm having so many issues at the moment that I'm going to go and rest once I've got this all squared away. So I'm going to get the witness statement here from Miss Winters, and then from that, I'm going to go and rest. I can't be around anymore.
Yep, no problem. You just tell Wilson where you need us. When I come back, we'll take it over. Okay?
Yeah, no. Well, Wilson, if you don't mind grabbing Miss Winters here witness statement, I started it on the file. I was getting through it.
All right.
The file's hard, it's barely done. It's literally just been opened, but I'm having all sorts of problems at the moment.
No problem.
All right, thank you kindly.
Rest well. Howdy.
Hi. Sorry. Is blood
Oh,
donor
did
still
You have a
needed?
blood donor.
Yes. Oh no.
Thanks,
We got a
Anderson.
donor, Doc. Good shot.
Howdy,
Hello, Wilson.
Anderson.
I'll be outside. I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Would you like to go somewhere a little more private so that you can give me your statement? Are you okay just there?
Either or is fine.
Bad way.
Let's go into the other room. Alright, so all that Wainwright had written down is that they boarded in Saint Denis, one of them at least 2 joined at Valentine.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, continue from there.
They asked us where we were going next. They said Saint Denis. And yeah, honestly, we're just making small talk. And then I think they really wanted to see the mountain views of the track. So I said, yeah, I can change the route for you, no trouble, right? We could go through Wallace and then up there to Annisburg. And well, we never got there. As soon as we hit the swarms, I think they said something about riders at the back or somebody wanting to board. Might have to ask the other officer because he and the trainee went to check. And as soon as they were out of sight, they pointed the guns at myself and the medic and had us all collect on the flatbed up front. They I don't know, the leader, I guess, the leader Lovelace, she made one of hers take my trainee out back and my officer up front, in front of the engine. And she gave me 3 options. Either I run over my officer with the train, I run over my trainee with the train, and neither of them, they could not ever survive that. And the 3rd option was her shooting the medic next to me. And I told her I could do that. Because they will not have a chance to live if we crush them with a fucking train. And I told her over and over again that she should just fucking shoot me instead of the medic. The medic does not deserve that. And whatever fucking issue she has with transit or wherever the hell she's doing it, she should not be putting that on the medic. Took issue with that as well, and she told me that if I offered myself up one more time, she would shoot all 3. So I didn't have a choice at all. She then proceeded to count down from 10. And when I told her I could not roll over either of them because they would die and there was no fixing getting crushed by 100 tons of steel and coal and water, she sent down the medic point blank. And then I think they rode up north into Roanoke again.
I'm gonna read this out to you. If I've missed anything or you need to make any changes, you let me know, alright? They boarded in Saint Denis, one of them at least. 2 joined at Valentine. They asked us where we're going next. Told them Saint Denis. They made small talk, and then they asked if the track could be swapped at the seat so that they could see the mountains. The tracks were swapped, and before we got anywhere, they mentioned riders at the back. Trainee went to check, and as soon as they had us to themselves, they held us up together.
It was officer and trainee, so the security officer and the trainee went to check. And that left myself as the conductor and the medic front.
The leader, Lovelace, she made one of hers go out back and the officer up front by the engine. She gave me options, either run over my officer, the trainee with the train, or shoot the medic. I refused to do any of these things, as crushing them with the train will kill them. I offered myself in replacement of the medic being shot, but they refused, and said if I offered myself once more, all will be shot. She then started to count down from 10. I explained that there would be no coming back from running over somebody with tons of steel and coal. The leader then shot the medic.
I'm sorry. Did you put that one person was up front on the tracks and one behind? So either way I rolled, I would have crushed them.
1 second. So I've changed it slightly to she made one of hers take the trainee out the back on the track behind the train and the officer in the front of the train on the track. This meant
perfect.
if I rolled either way, one will be killed.
Exactly.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that was the entire thing.
Did you get any of their names at all?
I think one was Kira Lovelace. I don't know the second Lovelace. I don't even know the third person at all.
Kira Lovelace, was that the leader?
No, she was the second. The leader was somebody else. Oh God, I forgot her name.
That's all I need from you right now. If I need anything else, I'll come and grab you, okay? I'll still be around here.
Doctor, is there anything else?
Alright. Gonna continue on after you heard the gunshot then?
They came back. That's when they cut my face.
I'll do that now. I need to get the telegrams.
Yeah, I'll head to the general store, get you the candy,
thank
get
you,
the
okay.
get the blood going again.
Wilson, what's
Yes.
that? What's the medic's name that's in there being cheated?
I think they said Violet Avery.
Oh yes, it is Violet. That's right.
Is Katerina in there?
No.
She must have gone down to telegrams or the train or something. Alright.
Alright. For the person that specifically took them.
I'm just gonna go. I need to go and telegram her next of kin immediately.
Alright.
So sorry. I'm just to let you know. I'm gonna go and telegram her next of kin immediately just now.
Hello.
Inside?
I believe she was already treated by local doctors. She had a transfusion set in. She may still be in there. I'm not too sure.
Do you know what happened?
I do. I can update you in a minute.
Okay.
Howdy.
Is there anything else that that occurred that I need to know about during that?
Yeah, not really. If the bystander's name comes back to me, I'll tell you.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Have you been looked at already by a medic?
No, I'll
Harriet, I'll be back in a second.
I'll get a quick peek at it.
Yeah.
Katerina.
Yeah.
Could I just ask you something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Are you going back up to the doctor's office?
Yeah,
I can give you a ride if you like.
Come again? Sorry, come again?
I said I can give you a ride if you like. You give me a ride down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, please.
Could you confidently tell me what Kira Lovelace did in the whole thing?
Pull a gun, point it at people, and hold up the trainee at the back of the train, as far as I'm aware.
All right.
It might also be something to ask the trainee.
Where did they go? Because I noticed that the train ain't there no more.
The trainee should be here, and we emergency depot the train here in Saint-Denis.
All right, no problem.
Because I don't think any of us are able to drive that anymore.
There you go.
Is this the trainee?
Evening.
Yes, that's him.
Okay, that is sure. Harriet has already taken his statement, so that's fine.
Okay, so 1, 2 stomach, 1, 2 or 1, 2 intestines, 1 to thigh. Got it. And we've still got fragments lodged in the abdominal.
Let me know when you're finished with that file, Harriet, if you don't mind.
Sure
Okay,
thing.
I'm gonna quickly make some notes.
Doing this.
Can I get you anything, sir?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I appreciate it though.
You given a statement yet?
I have.
Okay.
Already.
Perfect.
Mr. Hanson. If I can get some clarification, were you also training on board, or were you also just a passenger?
It's all right.
and then we'll try and get this fish working. And work as quickly as we can.
Step in and help because he's a civilian and I fucking had one job to do.
Well, you did the best you could. All right, it's not your fault. You're all alive. That's what matters. Okay. All right, we'll still pause all yours there.
Thanks.
We'll have to identify him here in a minute.
I know two of the names for sure. One of them wasn't a Lovelace, it was a Miller, but I didn't catch her first name.
Gotcha. I'll get him a local doctor then.
All right.
Hello.
Howdy.
No, I believe Keely's in there, handling her, yeah, and I'm gonna grab a local doctor for this fella here. He has a gash on his, face there, but, what I'd like to do
Just
is
give me
go
a second,
find these
sir.
assholes.
Harriet,
A local doctor real fast, yeah.
what charges should we put down?
Time 2's robbery of a government employee. Katrina, did you have anything taken off you?
No, nothing at all.
Okay, so it's just, one robbery of government employee.
So, before you continue, I've just spoken to Katerina about Kira Lovelace because that's the only name that she can remember. And
I got a
she
few
said-
names.
She said that Kira didn't orchestrate the whole thing, but she was one of the people that took the trainee off the back of the train and held him at gunpoint.
Okay. The names I got was Serafina, Kira, a Noah, or a Madison or May. I don't know these folks well enough to really identify them based off description. I'm gonna grab a local doctor for this fella real fast. I'll be right back.
All right.
Jesus.
Mr. Cloak, I brought a local doctor to take a look at that gash on there. Looks like
Oh, thank you.
he's gonna be pretty busy back there for a bit. He's right here. He's gonna take a look at you now. Okay. Yes. If you two can actually do me a favor, the fellow behind you on the bench, he had a navy and a carbine stolen off him. Can y'all run up to Saint Denis, to the sheriff's office and see if you can get a system return for him?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
What did you say? A navy and a what?
And a carbine. If you can't,
Alright.
if there's no carbines in there, just get a Lancaster.
All right, I'll update the names now. So, what names did you say there were?
There was Serafina, there was Kira, and then there was either a Noah or a fuck, what was the other one? A Madison or May. So I think there was 4 in total.
Did you sorry, did you say you got the name Miller?
Miller. That's right. As the last name.
Male
I
or
don't-
female?
Female.
All right.
I think Madison or May, one of the two.
All right.
No, not really.
Responding to that a blood donor is needed here. Are you still in need of one?
I think they've got it
I was.
handled now.
Howdy, Tawny.
Oh, okay. Okay, Wallace.
Step outside a second.
All right. What's going on?
Lovelace's
Oh, great.
hijacked a train and tried to make the conductor run over her own staff and ended up shooting a medic.
Okay. Are you alright?
Yeah.
It's not yours?
No.
Alright.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just talking to Luis in the Ranger Lodge when we saw 10 minutes later, you know, that somebody asked for a blood donor here.
Let's get away from the office a second. Telling you this as a friend and as a ranger.
Okay.
You better keep your eyes peeled from now on.
You mean?
Tawny, I killed Birch today.
I read about her death, and Luis told me that you were there for it. Okay.
Yeah, I killed her.
Alright.
Oh, don't you kick me.
The gang are gonna be pretty pissed. And they're gonna
Yeah.
take it out on y'all.
Probably.
So just be careful, alright?
Yeah, I'll try my best, but you as well, okay? They could also be coming for you.
They can try.
Yeah, they can try to go against former members of Vanguard, right?
Exactly.
But anyway, if you need anything or, you know, just let me know, okay?
You too.
Yeah, of course.
You get any telegrams or rangers get any tips or anything, you know what to do.
Yeah.
Make sure that, if she doesn't know already, make sure Louise knows too.
Oh, she knows. We already talked about it.
Okay.
She is also, worried that they could become more violent now.
Yeah. I didn't mean to kill her.
Well, I didn't think you did. I mean,
She was.
not somebody to just kill somebody.
She was already sick, and she started shooting first. I tried to get her to stop. She wouldn't stop. I had her senior cadet with me, and I couldn't put him at risk any more than I already did.
Hmm.
So I had to put her down.
It's part of the job, right?
Yeah.
And part of keeping people safe.
I tried to keep her alive after, but she had that many bullet holes in her, and she was already really sick. It was never gonna happen.
But how are you dealing with that?
Just gotta keep on working. I'll be fine.
Alright. And Nate and I are always here if you need somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
On and off duty.
I know.
Good.
Oh, there's Wallace there.
Well, I don't want to keep you from your duties. Probably have hell of a lot to do here.
Sorry.
No, he's
Sorry.
not.
No, I'm just checking. Are you busy?
I'm always busy, but not if you need me.
Bank was hit like
situation.
maybe about 15, 20 minutes ago. We're going to swing through there. There's a woman hurt in Armadillo. I need to go out to.
Coming with you.
this- Okay.
Sorry to disturb the conversation.
No. We were done. You don't have to
apologize.
Go save the world.
Of course, everything's happening at once. Ah!
See you around, Tawny. Where's the bank robbery?
So
Rhodes.
Bank of Rhodes was hit.
Right.
And then there is a lady that's been stabbed in Armadillo too.
Okay.
Now, it seems we're heavily understaffed given the things that have happened.
Do you know what it is? Is
Holiday.
At the same time, just before Rhodes was hit, is a bunch of folk have taken cadets on training. I'm gonna go and go through Calaga
Alright.
and pick up when we hit the field.
Heard that.
Is this your blood? Somebody else's.
What?
Watch the fun right.
On your shirt. See that there?
Oh. Somebody else's. Haven't had time to get changed yet.
You alright? You sound chewed up.
I'll be fine. Just need some time. If this is still ongoing, I'd appreciate not taking the lead on this.
Uh-huh.
I could still be seen. I could leave you two with Bank if you want.
What?
You alright? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Oh God.
Hi.
Where the hell do you guys come from?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you guys good?
Yeah, we're just we were dealing with medical, and there's a whole. We're having to go to fucking Armadillo. There's somebody bleeding out in Armadillo at the moment. Do you need help with anything? Are you okay?
No,
they
we're
all
good
got
now.
away. There was
Yeah.
4 of them and only 2 of us.
Yeah, it looks
So
like a
there
bunch
was-
of folk have gone on training, and then there was.
See?
Yeah, there's medical happening because fucking Lovelace has decided to shoot a medic. Okay.
Oh.
Right, there's somebody bleeding out in Armadillo, so I'm gonna
See,
go.
I would like to assist with this, but if you start the paperwork, I will do the fingerprints in Armadillo. I would like
Alright.
to do the Armadillo thing. See? Aren't you going to be okay?
Yeah, I'll be good. You guys stay
See?
safe.
If you need a hand with anything, please just FAO me.
All right.
Okay, it's
Alright.
alright.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I am a new Austin deputy, so I would like to acquaint myself with the people out there, injured or otherwise.
Well, I have written down in the telegram somewhere. This woman is bleeding out near the circus in Armadillo.
See the camp outside of Armadillo.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to lead then?
I can. I do not. I am
If you don't feel
unfamiliar with the
comfortable, don't worry,
camp,
you don't
so
have to.
see.
It's completely up to you.
I am still learning the desert, so if you could show me, this would be great.
Yeah, no, that's not a problem.
See.
Let's, I'm gonna pick up just now. Take us away. This
Right
person's
there.
been laying there for a wee bit now. Rangers may have found her. But I'll check.
Is
Well,
it
I
worth
Deputy
stopping
Wilson.
in Blackwater?
Ryder incoming.
Howdy, how's it going?
It is. I cannot say bueno as they all got away.
Got a cut left. Track.
Did
Come left.
Max tell you who robbed the bank?
No.
Was the, how did he say, the straight shooters? The straight runners? I don't know.
Oh yeah, straight shooters. Yeah.
Say the Dimitri Colt.
It's a son of a bitch. You really eat great potatoes.
See, he wanted us. That is what he was telling us that we would have to do. That if we wanted the Casper back, we had to eat potatoes he dug out of a grave.
Yeah. That's to me. Only difference is I didn't have a choice. It was eat great potatoes or get shot 6 times or something. Every
Oh.
potato I ate, I took a bullet out the gun.
Oh. I imagine your stomach hurt very badly that day.
Between the potatoes, I get shot in the stomach. Yeah. Yeah, I did.
See.
I managed 5 potatoes before I vomited, and then he shot me.
Adios, meal. You are stronger than I. I would not have been able to stomach them.
Push the tree. Just power through.
Trying.
Cannot do the bland things like the potatoes with nothing. Hola.
Rizzola, teach me a Spanish word today.
Do you remember the last word I taught you?
The last one was hang on, it will come to me. It was like how are you, right? It was Fuck. Give me a second, it will come to me.
See. It is what you say after you say hola.
Is it Buenos Dias?
Was it como s something? Como
See,
Is that
you're
right?
almost there. You're almost there. See. You need to
Como
get the
esta?
last of it. See, bueno. Hola, ¿cómo estás? And then see, as Wilson said, buenos dias is a way of saying hello.
Oh.
This good day. So
Same
there's
thing.
your new word. See? Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Bueno is good. Dias is day. Okay. Or also good morning. Okay. Buenos tardes. Good afternoon. Buenos noches. Good evening. See? I am overloading your brain. He does not have a big enough brain for it.
My horse is tired forever.
See? She is pushing.
After you.
Gracias. Has the medical been alerted to this?
I have no idea. The rangers went out to it. I honestly don't know.
Brad, should we check the tip line in case rangers have found them?
Yeah, we could do that actually very quickly. Swing by.
All right, I'll go ahead.
So it's Cholera Springs. Tip
All right.
Wallace.
No problem.
And I do call it that because it is fucking cholera.
I thought they had long since gotten rid of the plague out there.
Well, see that then I had bloody people coughing and sweating in my face.
See, is that not just the tuberculosis? Oh. See? If you are
I
asking.
think
in
Rosalba was
return-
laughing at me.
Rangers are responding to it.
Louise is on it, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's not changed then. Right, she's located at a camp outside Armadillo, little distance past the carnival camp, heading towards the train tracks, very wounded and bleeding out.
Okay.
Left.
Left.
I am not the best with the west, so please forgive me. I do need to do more ride-outs that way. I will pick up. I'm just going to cut straight across here.
Picking it up.
I don't think the back heard me. Slowing down to let them catch up.
Yep. You see fireworks?
I do. 4th of July and all that. Oh, watch
Who
this
are we?
bit. Watch
When
this
are
bit
we?
here, sorry.
It is fine.
Okay, let's pick it up a bit.
Picking it up a bit.
See? Rapido.
I like that. Rapido.
See, that is faster. Rapido. That is an owl.
I don't have the accent for it to make it sound good.
It is only the R's. Hold them. Like roja.
You think you don't have the accent for it? Imagine me.
You don't know if the undersheriff is okay. He was wheezing.
I'm gonna slow a bit just to
Slowing up.
race the
Christy?
horses a bit.
I was trying to
This
help
place is
someone. Oh, go
really
ahead.
bad for wolves, just to warn you. So be careful.
See, I bumped into a large pack of lobos here the other day.
Yeah, they are breeding like crazy at the moment around this way.
See, I had lobos try to chew on me by Painted Sky this morning.
Oh, Jesus.
See?
Oh, neat.
I am not a true boy.
Liking the new outfit, Rizzolo.
Gracias. I spent a lot of money on it. I needed something flashy.
Well, it defines that for sure.
See?
Come inside here.
Going the left.
How's everyone's horses?
Good to go.
Mine's still picking up his fucking lung.
Are you okay?
My horse is being pushed pretty hard. Like I need a moment here.
That's fine. Just let me know. Don't worry.
This is the long way.
Do you think?
See? Left is
You
faster.
lead then?
See, because that is a
I think
loop.
this
It
is
goes
the way.
around to come back. See? This is just direct.
Sometimes wolves out here.
See? Just yotis. I have She would rather just throw
Yeah.
me.
Oh. I don't know who's leading, but I'm good to go.
Okay. Camp outside Armadillo, a little distance past the carnival camp. Let's go have a look. Camp.
See, do we stop the medical office to see if the ranger has not found them already?
Yeah, we'll give a ride through town just in case. Oh, my horse doesn't want to pick up, so I'll let everyone go in front.
Yeah, mine is doing exactly the same as yours right now.
It's so weird.
Like it's just confusing.
Yeah, mine does that quite
Wolves.
See,
might be real hustle for a minute.
were you able to locate the injured woman?
I'm
looking for somebody.
Louise, hey.
See?
So are we.
We have a location roughly.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, camp outside of Armadillo is a little distance past the carnival camp, heading towards the train tracks. She's extremely wounded.
Okay, I was at the camp over there.
Fucking cactus.
She's been out here a while now.
Somebody sent a tip in about it.
Yeah.
Might be 2 or 3 camps beyond this. I do not know. I think there is one up on Stilt, if I am not mistaken.
Saints Crossing search and rescue. Anybody out here? Saints Crossing search and rescue. Anybody out here?
Oh Christ.
Okay.
Well spotted, Rosella.
See, I saw these skirt.
Must have been
Is
faster.
there anyone here with more medical knowledge than I would prefer
I
you
know
step in.
hacking and binding.
Yes, I am. But the only thing we can do.
Her neck is bandaged and there is blood on her hands.
Let me go and send for medics at
Yeah.
Armadillo.
I'm gonna ride with so you don't know who's in town.
See?
No.
Okay. Okay, let's pack these ones here. Hey, Wallace, can you give me a hand? I mean, packing the wounds and stuff. That would be nice. Just open wound near ribs. Gotta pack it. Keep pressure on it. Could you keep some pressure on it while I get out my boss?
Are you gonna pack it?
Yeah, I'm gonna pack it. I put some in there, but it seemed very deep. I could see the ribs. Just to keep some pressure on it.
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you. Okay. Don't put too much pressure on it. I still want to get some blood through the body. Okay. Remove your hands for a second so I can pack the wound some more. Okay. Okay, she probably needs blood. She had lost a lot of blood. Look at her lips, they're very blue. Okay. Are you okay, Wallace? Wallace? Hey.
See? Wallace?
Yeah.
You alright?
Okay. Okay, she has some packaging on her neck. It's 30. Okay, both the packaging's holding. Let's just see if we can get her to move her to Armadillo from here. Alright. Let's get her to Armadillo. There we go.
See?
Alright. We're getting her to Armadillo.
All right. It
Sorry,
may
I have
be.
sent
We may
Yeah.
have to call for local doctors. There's only one medic on duty right now.
She was currently dealing
I was
with
gonna
a surgery
say,
in
she was
Saint
in St. Denis.
Yeah, I saw that sister somebody who sent me some blood over. But I was not doing that.
Oh, hello.
Hey! Oh, Keely, perfect.
hello.
Come with me.
Have you got him?
Yeah, we got them.
Okay.
Thank goodness you're here.
Bless you.
Well, we were just saying that
sorry,
we,
sorry,
we didn't think we'd find you.
We've got the medic.
Yeah, but that's wound on her neck, which is packed, and she has a wound on her torso, which we packed as well.
She's been laying for a good while, okay, Keely.
Yeah, I
Her
can
lips
tell
were
from the
very
zip line.
blue.
Plus, nasty injury is gonna mean faster bleed out.
She has like her lips were blue, the skin was very pale from what I could see, what I could tell.
Do we have blood donor around?
Well, I have a blood donor. I
No, you've given blood.
but
You're not allowed.
I
There's no
can.
way.
I'm a blood
Check
donor.
my telegram.
paperwork.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna grab Rizzola and come back.
Yep. Wallace, you have a minute?
Sure.
Wait, I was trying to remember what campsite I've seen in my travels up there.
I'll stand here just so nobody can hear us all.
Campfire.
I just want to check you're okay as well. Look, I'm not expecting you to tell me what's wrong with you, but I can hear by your voice, I can tell by your mannerisms something's chewing you up.
I
So
killed
I want to
Birch,
check
so-
that. Yeah, that'll do it. What happened? I haven't seen any paperwork. Not yet.
Birch was sending telegrams from Wallace and basically saying that she was hunting down deputies because they are the reason why she is going to die. She was ill with a lung condition or something. I
Right.
was with Senior Cadet Baker, so I gave him a gun, some ammo. We went outside, and lo and behold, she was there. And she was saying that she wanted to play one final game before she died. I tried to convince her to hand herself in. We chased her out of town. She got to Kerrigan's, got off her horse, started talking about the British military, and then started opening fire on us. We chased her out of the ranch, through tall trees, over to the lake, and she just wouldn't stop firing, no matter how hard I tried. We, between us, shot her quite a lot. And I shot her down to save myself and the cadet.
What, not that this makes it any less painful, right? These questions are not for me to establish that. But what kind of relationship did you have with this Birch? I don't really know Birch, so that's why I'm...
Other than the fact that she's a poacher, I've never met her before. I have no emotional connection to her. I just wasn't exactly expecting to clock on and shoot somebody dead today.
Take a life, yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
I mean, I'll admit I've killed somebody before, but that doesn't make it any easier.
No, not at all. I'll be honest. I don't even know how many people I've killed.
Me neither.
But I know the next time it happens, I'm not going to sleep any better about it. I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily. I think it should chew you up. It's what keeps you on the right side.
Yeah.
I have complete faith in you. I want you to know that. But should you be on duty? Are you
Yes.
okay to be on duty?
Just gotta keep going.
All right. You promise me if things get a little too heavy for you, things become a problem for you, that you'll take some time.
Yeah.
All right. Look, if you want to talk about it, you know I'm here, right?
Appreciate it.
You got it. All right. Let's see what they need of us here.
Yeah, Malachi warned me there was bank robbery, so I went around. But obviously I had to finish the surgery before I could leave Saint Denis.
Is there anything that any of you need from us at all?
Not
I
for
know.
me right now.
I'm just
Oh,
starting
okay.
the report here.
More medical staff on duty would be nice.
I
Can you,
wish
can
I
you
could.
start a recruitment and hire some for me?
I'll see what I can do for
See,
you.
we already
Yeah.
did that for the law department. Why not?
All right.
Yes.
I don't want to crowd the office. I'll be back at the sheriff's office. Okay.
Lovelace's
Boston.
Emerald.
What's your criminal term? Okay, right. Well, I think we have people out that way.
Nobody's responded to it.
From-
We got 5 people responding to something else. Looks like the bank's being robbed in Valentine.
Oh my god. Alright, I'll speak to Fran in a second here, see if we can get a crew together. Probably by the time we get there, they'll be long gone, but somebody needs to respond. Give them what they've done.
Would you like me to go and speak to Freya?
I'll head over there now, it's fine. I was just checking on the one from Boston.
Everything all right?
Lovelace's are at Emerald.
See.
I think Anderson's gonna see if we should head up there. Because the bank's being robbed in Valentine too.
See. But I wonder if by the time we get out there, they will already be dispersed.
I know.
Let's see.
Somebody's got to respond though, right?
See. But maybe they will continue to move westward. This is the home. They come to us, see?
Uh-huh.
You not believe it is Emerald, thank you.
I hope not.
Imagine if this person becomes a deputy. Jovi Lawless. Deputy Lawless.
That would be a conflict of interest for sure.
See.
Alright, should we head to Emerald?
You're the boss.
Let's get some ammunition here. Rizzolo, question for you. Do
See?
you want to come with us, or do you want to stay here and take over from Freya? Only asking you the question because you said you wanted to be a Western deputy, that you wanted to be here for it is all. I'm fine with either option. It's no problem at all.
See, I will come with you to meet these love
all right.
faces.
No problem.
Freya staying here then?
Yeah.
Freya seems to be familiar with the people that she is working with.
Did you put his responding?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect.
Ay, Dios mío, the bell is ringing. Tell me it is not the Blackwater Bank now.
Moonshiner, Southern Tall
Oh,
Trees.
okay.
Going east.
What's the bell?
See, it is the Shiners going east. We are going to miss them.
Right.
The Moonshiners.
I don't know if she heard me.
What the fuck? Did you just see that?
No? What?
Bird just swooped to my head. and then landed on the floor, and it's dead.
Oh, see, I do see the dead vulture.
Uh-huh.
Did that vulture just kill
I
itself
don't
in
know
your
if it
hat?
is.
Yes.
Let's just get going.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I was trying to let Freya know that we were going, but I couldn't hear. I don't know if she's inside.
All right.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Could you hear me? Oh. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I had a... Yeah, we're headed to Emerald Ranch to see if we can... I mean, they're probably going to be gone by the time we get there, I'm sure, but... I don't personally. Either of you two know that name?
What's his
Can't hear
name?
Valan Ballingers?
No.
Oh.
I am unfamiliar with these names.
Was that who the person is inside?
Well, her pocket mirror had that engraving on it. Valadares. Hang on.
No idea.
Okay, let me grab my horse. I'll just say to the medics.
Can't do the eat out here.
It is not even that hot today. There is a gentle breeze. It is nice.
Is this a climate that you're used to or something?
See?
You get used to it.
It is dry compared to going out to Lake Saint Denis, where it is wet and hot.
Sure. Yeah, you know, that's fair. Yeah.
If you are hot sitting in the sun, right into the shade.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So what I was trying to say, Freya, but I don't know if I was I just don't know.
I think it's just
But,
the building. It's difficult to hear in the building.
What I was trying to say was we're headed out to Emerald.
Okay. I should have taken more bullets.
What do you have?
I've got 400. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't move. Ah. But I can't. I prefer to have more when going against certain groups because they do push you.
Yeah.
See?
Want to stop
I
in
have a-
Blackwater and stock up?
Well, see, I was going to recommend the Valentine. By the time we get there, the bank will have cleared out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we can check the tip line again to see
Yeah,
if the
that's
Lovelaces
probably
have
wise.
moved.
Yeah,
See?
or if there's people already. Yeah.
See,
All right. Let's
due
pick
to
it
the
up.
time.
Picking it up.
I say pick it up, but my horse just sometimes decides.
Someone Anderson?
Yeah, my horse as well. I'm gonna
Uh,
keep back a little bit because my horse has been
It ain't
rude
a me
today.
thing, Rizzolo. It's a fucking
See?
Turkmen thing.
There he is. Yes, mountain speed.
Honestly, these horses are like, they just decide. Sometimes they're the fastest thing you've ever seen. Other times they just don't move for it.
See, they are animals with their own minds. Beasts of burden, sea, but still their own beings. If you not want to do something, they will not do it.
This horse, yeah, he likes to prove that point pretty often.
See?
Need a rest.
Need a rest, see?
Resting up.
My thoroughbred Lobo, he is very stubborn.
I think of horses. I've been looking at thoroughbreds.
Are all three of us riding foxtrotters?
Yes.
Yes.
See,
Look at us riding in sync.
Guess
Why
I
not?
missed that telegram.
what
What?
did you say?
He said,
I
I
guess
guess
I
I
missed that
missed the
telegram.
telegram.
Oh.
See? Get with the program.
Well, you were thinking of getting a new horse.
See? The foxtrotters are good horses.
Thinking of treating
I am
myself to a
considering a
Morgan.
new horse.
Ready to pick it up when everybody else is.
Yeah, almost. Alright. We gotta go.
Yep.
See?
Let's get to it. Maybe the door
Moving it up
starts.
rapido.
Rapido.
I cannot tell if I'm being a good influence or a bad influence on the other sheriff.
Why? I'm trying to learn a new language here.
See,
I am actually trying. So
see, it has been a mixture of people genuinely interested, and then they are the people that do the mocking way. See?
no, I'm asking you for a new word every time I see you, and I'm trying to remember them too.
We just cut across the plains.
Yeah. Yeah. Head straight down here.
See?
I think out
You
of
said
the four of us, the
You
hardest
said you wanted
language
to
to
check
learn is
Blackwater,
Freya.
right?
No, you're going to Valentine.
Oh, I thought somebody said they wanted to check Blackwater. Sorry, my bad.
See, that it is okay. Well, let's did say the Blackwater, but I recommended that we go to Valentine due to the location. We are already going that way, going to Emerald. Thus we will be more... Let me see what someone said. Efficient. That to Central?
Central is correct. I'd say so.
Although I find myself continuing to go to Valentine and then being so tired of Valentine that I fall asleep there.
Oh, that's dangerous.
See,
I'm gonna cut down through the pass here.
I know I am a Western deputy, but I am considering getting an apartment in Blackwater.
I know
Because
a
I
lot
was
of folk
told the
have done
rooms are
that.
nice.
They are very, very nice, actually.
See.
They're lovely. Certainly recommend it.
Although not that I have said that we go to Valentine or Blackwater, I am sure the Blackwater Bank will be robbed in a moment. It is the
So
only
many
one
folk
not hidden
come
in
out of the
last
office, come out of the hotel and the apartments when the bank is getting robbed, and I have to tell them to go back inside. I forgot.
Ay, Dios mío.
Oh dear.
What if they step out and their landlord locks the door for the rent? See? But they cannot go to the bank. That would
We
be
have to,
some
yeah,
shit.
we escort them to the side.
See?
I definitely see that happening because landlords are cheap as shit.
See?
Taking any opportunity for more money.
Are we gonna pick it up?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm good.
I am bueno.
Left at the top. Right ahead.
Good evening.
See, this is where I saw the straight shooters before they robbed the bank. I did not know who they were though. They were just a group of people writing to me at the time. Now I know who they are. One wears a stupid hat.
There's a wagon on the road.
See, wagon on the
Wagon
road
ahead.
coming to us.
That's on the right.
What do these Lovelaces look like?
No idea.
Slow down to rest the horse.
Slowing down.
There
Okay.
is a tree there.
Woo!
That rock is a very poor placement. If someone's horse jumps that, they would die.
Yeah, they will.
Since you need to get the ammo, will you do the dip line check as well? We will stay mounted.
Yes.
See, bueno.
I can do that.
I hope I do not eat. Ah, it is the Sheriff Javiso.
Hello.
That is the Sheriff Naughty back there at the telegram station.
Is the what? Sorry.
The Sheriff Naughty. Sheriff Javiso.
What?
He has a drawer in the Rhodes office full of smutty books.
Oh,
he is a naughty sheriff.
Hi,
Howdy.
Connolly. Oh,
Bless you.
oh, excuse me, Christ.
My goodness, you just greet me with a sneeze?
I'm so sorry. I didn't
Jesus.
say hello. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, we just helped the stab. Well, they're currently still with medics. The stabbed woman in Armadillo. And
Wait,
then,
who was it?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure who it is yet. How's it looking?
There is one from the Merryweather asking for sheriffs. Otherwise, it is still our tip.
Yeah, no, I'm not mocking with the language thing. I'm really trying to
See,
learn.
I did not assume you were, but there are some people that are.
Merryweather was he taught me a couple of, believe it or not, of all people, Merryweather. He taught me a couple of words.
See?
He taught me pendejo.
Of course he did. What did he say it means?
Oh,
I think it was like dickhead or something like that.
I don't know. This is a
Yeah,
translation.
I did
See.
the same.
Hola, Virginia.
Howdy.
See, would anyone
Howdy,
else like
howdy,
to
howdy.
join us on the hunt for
Howdy.
pendejos?
Sure.
Oh. Okay.
Sure.
Is something going on over in Blackwater? There was practically no one there, and there was a wagon that was stopped directly in the middle of the road leading into town. So I didn't stick around there. I don't know if anything was going on though. There was literally no one there. It just was kind of eerie.
Was it a wagon or a buggy?
I believe it was a buggy, yes.
It's been there a while.
See, it's been our all day.
Oh.
So
Oh,
there you go.
Wallace.
All right.
Howdy.
How do you?
Have any of you happened to see
time no
any
see.
of the
I know, long
doctors
time no
around?
see.
Thought you moved away.
No, I woke up
Hell
to
no.
Valentine
Not yet, at
Bank
least.
so I've
Oh,
been here.
goodness.
Yeah.
Well,
What is
Good
her
to see
name
you.
so I can
hopefully
add you to the dip?
I won't see you guys
Detective Albani,
in
Duncan
the
Albani.
office later.
Oh, you probably will, darling.
Oh, well, I can still hope.
Detective Daddy Donkey.
What the fuck?
Virginia, what the fuck? I told you he'd say it.
It's true.
I was telling her that you're gonna end up start calling me quadruple D
howdy.
or something like that.
Yep, sure.
Can I help you, sweetheart?
No, you're fine.
Okay. I mean, listen, you can come back and ride
Are
on
you
the
gonna
back of my
hide?
horse if you want.
All the places you haven't
I
been looking.
understand, you know, being a sheriff is hard work, and maybe
Noted.
sometimes you just want to relax. Hey, y'all, can you clear the road? This wagon is just having,
The hell
having
happened to
all
you?
kinds of fits.
Come back here.
We are going to, on our travels,
What's this?
keep an eye
What?
out for an armored
Blood.
wagon dragged by 4 horses,
Uh-huh.
possibly matching the description of our bank robbers, but they are just
for that.
in the general direction of Emerald and around, so no guarantee. We will just find whoever we find, I suppose.
Sure.
Is Chubing
It just happened.
cute?
What?
It's just us four.
A couple of minutes ago, I saw some
Where's Anderson?
people riding
Which one?
out
Graham.
that way, I believe. I don't know if that was y'all
Is he not
or
coming along?
if it was the people
He
we
should
were
be.
looking for. But
We
It was
had
a
It's
couple
just
of
these
them.
sheriffs that are
we had
abandoning
folks
us.
chasing, so.
Okay.
We
I
need
wasn't
to mount
sure.
up. Anderson!
No, you're good. We appreciate you.
Well,
Hang on.
you all do your
Graham, are
best
you
to stay
coming?
out of the medical
Yeah, give
office,
me
but I'll be
Delightful.
around.
All right,
I'll-
sounds good.
We'll try. No promises though.
Did you, Jeff?
Howdy.
The, bank, the safe. Oh my god, had the biggest brain right there.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, right.
See, he is coming. He is talking to his wife.
How dare he?
See,
Oh, Tahani's gonna be pissed at me
Why?
because I haven't said hi to her yet today.
Oh, I've seen
see,
her.
the tip I just read was from Tahani.
Wagon.
Another wagon. I feel like I'm blocking you at this point. I do apologize.
That's fine. It's just Wallace.
Duncan, move out of the fucking way.
Damn.
What?
Hey, do you not hear him?
All right. Oh, I heard him. I'll get it fucking later.
See?
Okay.
It's true.
Somebody lead us to Emerald.
1, 2,
Duncan,
2.
your saddle's fucked.
Ah!
It does not sound as good in the Spanish. Unos, dos, dos.
Uno, dos, dos. Uno, dos, dos, por favor.
Sí, bueno. Alright, let us pick it up. Find these
Alright, pick it up.
fuckers.
Picking it up.
Do you think
Picking
we'll
it
find
up.
more pinche pollos that just run away?
Graham, have you met Duncan before?
I don't know. Maybe. I will introduce myself properly when we stop.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've met two of y'all.
Well, it seems Duncan's been talking about me already, so you know who
He
I am.
has. He's got a crush on you.
I know.
Virginia, that's Wallace. He's an asshole.
Wallace heard.
He's had a crush on me for about 4.5 years now.
Gosh, that's beautiful.
Can't shake him, I'll be honest.
Why do you want to shake him? He's such a nice guy.
Because I've got Graham now.
Oh wow.
This is awkward.
Rest.
Resting horses.
Howdy, sweetheart.
Duncan left me for a
Do you
long
have time for
time,
me
so
to
I
change my
moved
saddle
on.
quickly in Emerald?
Please.
So Wallace has the separation
Yeah,
he does.
Duncan's the one with the separation anxiety.
No, it's all Wallace.
Albani needs to change. Needs to have his saddle looked at for when we get
See?
to Emerald. Just passing it up.
Before it falls off.
Thank you, Virginia.
Fuck that creature.
See, that was
Ridiculous.
Whatever that was.
You just went out of your way to hit it.
I didn't want. I don't even see it. Okay, Mr. Albani, go ahead and get your horse checked. Oh, beat my head over
I don't
this
know.
hill. As I was concerned, we took too fucking long. The conglomerate of outlaws has skedaddled.
Yeah, I don't think it's a matter of taking too long. We traveled a long way. It was always on the
See?
cards that we miss him here.
See,
That's, what do you think?
That should be good.
Ansberg, maybe?
it is hit or miss. I would prefer we stay central.
Yeah.
Maybe we patrol the area. Checking in Valentine again. I do not want to. I do not know. I do not know the habits
Yeah,
of these
no,
creatures.
I agree. I don't...
Who are
I
we
mean,
chasing?
Obviously, Lovelaces.
Possibly the Lovelaces, possibly the straight shooters, possibly the everybody.
Yeah.
But I do not want to chase ghosts. If I do not know exactly where they are, I would like to go to a closer tip line where we can respond to everything quicker.
I concur.
See, back to Valentine.
Alright, Valentine, I agree.
Sí, ándale, rápido. Vámonos.
What does that one mean?
Gotta move on.
Sí, go, go.
Vamonos.
Fuck off. You see it, Ruthie, enough?
You were telling me to do that then. I said vamonos. You were like, fuck off.
Well, you did say shit with
Fuck off.
Vámonos.
So, like, what tone would it be? Like, vamonos, like that, or like what?
See, that was very good. That is like, muy
Yeah,
rápido.
but is that good for fuck off, or is that good for
No,
let's
I
go?
do not know how to explain it. It's more like angry. But it does not actually mean fuck off. It is like the tone that kind of like says it. See?
Right.
Saying it without saying it. There's many people in the crossing, even in the English, speak things that they do not mean, or speak words that mean more than they say. That doesn't
Yes.
get it down.
Never really understood that.
I don't like how much up you got my ass to ride it.
Sorry. Never bothered you before.
Do you not know these gangs? Know what their habits are?
Ryder.
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 Howdy.
I'm trying to pick it back up. My horse is not like that.
In your own time.
See? Gracias. I suppose we look out for the tips of the illegal activity.
Yep.
The straight shooters, they robbed a bank. Maybe that wagon they appeared. If that is them, they are moving their product. Well, who uses an armored wagon? This is extravagant.
Yes.
Why? Is this cult like this? Like hoity-toity?
I don't know what that
Oh, I
means.
get
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah,
Right back.
Thank you, thank you.
Is he
Yes, they say.
extra?
Ain't they all?
Let's see.
Actually, I'm gonna
Hola.
run down to
How
Telly's
are
real
you,
quick, y'all.
Elise?
All right.
Howdy. Good. How are you?
I am well, thank you.
Good.
Howdy.
All right. I'm gonna lay my head because I have just realized the time.
You hate us. Understood.
Not the case at all.
Good night, Anderson.
All right. It's good to see y'all. You'll be safe.
Rest
Sí,
well.
gracias.
Buenas noches.
Sí, bueno. Yes,
Jesus,
learning.
you just nearly burst my
Yeah,
ears.
that was really
I am
loud.
sorry.
It's okay.
I am trying to keep the Wallace awake.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I am fighting the temptation to buy the new caballo.
Temptation of what?
To buy another horse.
Oh.
See,
Go for it.
it is not necessary though. I have a caballo. That is fine.
But that's the fun of it. You just get one anyways.
Is that what you do with the deputy money?
Yes.
Just buy caballos.
Yes. And guns.
I did not think about the guns.
Yes.
I should save money for a gun. A fancy gun.
Big ass Navy.
That is a big ass navy. See? How much did that cost you to customize it?
A lot.
Let's see.
Over $1,000 at least.
Jesus. Ah, it was the babyface red. That robbed the bank.
Great.
That one is a puto. He had the audacity to ride too close to me while I was pursuing, what is her name? Billy yesterday, see? And I was not aware that he was very close to me on my left, and I jerked my horse to try to cut off Billy, and we slammed into each other, and he pulled a shotgun on me. I do not know people's egos are so fragile.
I've never heard of him before, but within the last 24 hours, I've heard nothing but him.
Didn't mean to maybe get another navy.
Wilson, would you like to help out with an interview?
Sure.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Well, your name ain't Wilson, is it?
Damn.
See, we
Fuck
will
you
all
too.
help with the internet interview.
No, we don't want to overwhelm the cadet. We can't have 8 people
See,
interviewing someone.
see. What do you mean? They did like an entire office interview the other day.
Oh, I'm not like that.
Like 8 people interviewed a cadet.
I don't do that. I'm not gonna overwhelm
Seems
my
like they
cadet.
lost him.
I mean, technically, they are not a cadet yet. They are just a civilian
Ooh.
getting an
Are you being a
interview.
smart ass to me? Huh?
See?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna pull a
Why are
veil
you
on
looking
you and
at-
gonna make you clean that
Look
fucking
at your
cell
gun, I
over
like
there.
it.
Lavelle is
Thank you.
insane.
All of my,
She
all
would
of my
want
guns
to be
match.
considered insane.
I'm gonna run down to telegrams in the back.
I like it.
All right.
I've also got a bolt action on Dusty that matches, and I've got a Lancaster on Marshall that matches.
Ooh, I like it.
Thanks.
I want to see them when I get a chance.
Fucking
Yeah,
Box gang rob cadets while they're in training? What the fuck?
Huh?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Pinche putos.
Fucking box gang.
Dicks. A lot of them.
That they are.
Ah, the Dempsey is around.
Yeah, they Dempsey and Dillarex are with Carter chasing the bank robbers that were just here.
See.
Is the interview coming here, Harriet?
Yep, I've asked them to come over here. They sent that telegram for Strawberry, so it shouldn't take them too long.
Yes, sir.
I might need to take a little while to get myself the dinner. I'm hungry.
Go eat.
See? We'll be back in a short while.
Enjoy.
I'm going to eat the tacos.
You better.
See?
They took Lancasters. What are you looking at?
You got something on your face.
Yeah, it's called a beautiful mustache.
Matter of opinion.
And your opinion's wrong.
I didn't state my opinion.
Well, Nate's opinion, I assume you share the same opinion as Nate. Nate's opinion's wrong, too.
Nate
And
can't
Tahani.
say anything. You've seen his face.
No, I've seen his face. It's ugly.
See,
I'm
he
gonna grab some
shaved his
water.
face.
I understand.
Wait, he shaved his face?
Yes.
How does Tahani deal with that?
How does Tahani deal with Nate? Full stop.
I understand. I know.
My brother is a very stupid man.
I mean, we both know that. Love him, though.
Yeah, that's the word for it.
I don't remember. Do they sell navies here in Valentine?
Yes.
I think the dude.
Mm-hmm.
I will be right back.
I understand.
Harriet, I'm just going to take a minute to myself.
Sure.
Howdy.
Howdy.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad.
Good, good.
I should look over some of these gang dossiers.
Who robbed the bank?
It was Babyface Red and Jackie Bingo.
Okay.
Babyface Red did not appreciate me calling him saying that he was acting like an asshole the whole time. But he fucking was. Like the other guy was being like nice and polite and keeping up the fucking gimmick, and then he'd come up and be like, "Fuck you, you ain't coming in here." And I was like,
That's what was really throwing me off, honestly. They could have easily sold it, but no, you decided to be a total asshole. Just
right, like
completely gave it up.
if he'd have been just like the other guy, I'd have been like, all right, maybe these are just bank inspectors or cleaners or whatever, you know. But like, he was so angry, and I just went, yeah, okay, whatever you're saying right now is bullshit. I really wanted to open that back door and walk in. I really wanted to. The second they're like, we don't have a hostage, but we have a bomb up front. I was like, oh, the back door's clear. I can just unlock this and step in.
Conservationists kidnap Lovell?
Oh.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're poachers.
You know,
Oh.
I feel very bad for Lavelle because he's getting it so fucking bad.
Does this happen
Has
today?
everybody just decided to
Happened
gang up
2
on
days ago.
Lavelle?
Okay.
It was like
Uh-huh.
I always joke with Lavelle, and it's just a friendly joke we have. Every time I open my reports, I always see something about Lavelle either getting kidnapped or hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I see a lot of those too.
Huh. You know, it's not just criminals that were after him. It's fucking Merriweather too.
Huh?
I woke up early one day just to walk in the Blackwater Sheriff's Office to check paperwork, and I see half the place on fucking fire because Merriweather hit the lantern off of Lavelle's hip, causing a fire for both of them.
Oh dear.
So I think Lavelle just has everybody after him.
It's his turn. It always goes in rotation.
Does anybody know how Merriweather's doing after losing an arm?
I
No
saw
clue, I
him
have
in
not seen him.
Blackwater yesterday. He's in good
He has-
spirits.
Yep.
That's good.
I haven't seen him either.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think this might be our cadet rolling up. Nope, that is Tibbet. Never mind. Or actually, no, that's not Tibbet. It's a ranger.
It's
with white hair.
Is that Tahani? That's Tahani.
Well, what we have
Well,
here.
well. It's a rogue ranger.
Both okay?
Yeah, we're at.
Yeah, alright.
Just dealing with bullshit across the crossing, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Are we?
I sent in a tip earlier about an armored
saw it.
wagon at Emerald. Yeah, it's at Rick's right now.
It's at Riggs.
Yep.
Yeah, alright.
One sec.
I'm
How about that
writing-
armored
writing-
wagon
Yeah,
that
I'm writing
Riggs
our
now?
names down. Mhm.
All right.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Alright,
Oh.
wonderful.
Good morning, Boston.
Oh, no reason.
Morning.
Okay.
Oh, you just
Huh?
woke up.
Morning.
Oh, I forgot to mention to you in a telegram because I've been too fucking busy. I'm detective now.
Wait, where is this?
Ooh! Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. So when you so when you gonna apply?
It's now east. I'm just writing it.
For fuck's sake.
Oh.
I don't know.
You coming, Boston?
Brother
I have an
Wallace.
ice cream poncho right now.
Yeah.
Or an armored wagon?
Yeah, but you can
Yeah.
have a nice shiny badge. I know. Look at both of us. We're just like almost exactly opposites in the way we're dressed.
So is that the only reason you wanted me to come here so you can pester me?
Yes.
Well, I wanted to say hi to you, and now we got to deal with an armored wagon. So
Oh.
yeah,
Are you going there? Okay.
yeah, we
Y'all
probably
have
are.
fun, be safe.
Okay. They were headed towards Blackwater, or at least it was
Damn.
parked like
Oh
that.
my
I don't know
God.
if that matters.
Am I coming along or am I staying?
It's up to you.
Up to you. I'd appreciate help with the interview if you want it. If you want to be part of
I'll
that
stay
fun. It's all up to you. Excellent.
Got it.
Bye, Wallace. Bye, Tahani. I'll telegram you later.
Bye, don't get injured, please.
Donkey.
Wow, no bye to me? Wow.
Aw.
Wow. So sad now.
Harriet, Tahani here wants to be a deputy.
Oh, do you now?
No.
Yes, you do.
He wants me to become one.
Honestly, I'm not joking you. She wants to become a deputy. She's just scared.
Wow.
Okay, interesting. Interesting dynamic going on here. All right, so what makes you want to become a deputy, huh?
That's a question, Wallace. Get him off me.
Told
Yeah,
you she's
Wallace,
scared.
what's the question? What's the
Tell him.
answer there?
Tell him, why do you want to become a deputy? And don't say you don't, because you do.
I am not sure yet, and you know that.
You're not sure why you want to become a deputy?
No, I'm not sure yet if I really want to go that path.
You do. You told me yesterday, day before.
No, I told you I'm thinking about it. That's
Yep,
different.
That means you do.
Is it difference? Yeah.
Oh.
Don't listen to him. Take it at your own pace, alright?
I am thinking about it, but as
Not sure yet. Oh, that's
I
really the right thing
recommended
for
that
me.
if it was something that we allowed, that she came along on a couple of ride-alongs with us, as if
I
she
don't
was
think
a
you guys
cadet.
allow that.
Yeah, no. I mean, we can escort you, but yeah, we wouldn't be able to bring along to like anything at all.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Stop pushing me, okay?
I'm not.
Uh-huh.
I'm encouraging you, and there's a difference.
Sure, if you call it like that.
I just don't want you living your life with all the what ifs. I know you want to. You just need a little encouragement.
I mean, here's a number one thing, right? Are you prepared to get shot for like your entire duration of being a deputy?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's what happens oftentimes, even without being a deputy, so...
Alright, well then, yeah, I mean, you fit right in then. I don't think most people understand how often deputies get shot out here.
I think I'm pretty well aware. I mean, I've been friends with Duncan and Wallace here for quite some time, and when Duncan tells me the whole stories about how many shootouts he went through the night, then I have a pretty good idea in that regard, I think. It's just a lot of things, you know, I have to think differently. Because right now it's easy. If we see something that's not supposed to be there, we disengage and we inform law. We're not allowed to do more. It sometimes annoys me, but that's another topic.
Yep.
It annoys you because you want to do more, because you want to be a lawman. Told you. Just
What are you
saying.
saying howdy to?
What?
You just say howdy?
Nope.
Okay, I'm starting to
said-
see things. Okay, it's late, okay? Leave me alone.
Said it annoys you that you can't do anything about it because you want to be a lawman.
Just want to be able sometimes, you know, to take things into my own hands and do something about it.
It's a fair
That's-
thing to want.
Sounded very vigilante-like. You should say something different.
No, I don't. It's only vigilante if you actually fucking do it.
I don't.
You just want to do your bit. That's what you're saying.
It's basically what I said, just a couple different words. Stop throwing me under the wagon like that.
If I don't do it, you'll
Who is
never do
that?
it.
Uh-uh.
He's an undersheriff.
Just make sure that person isn't stealing pigs.
They are stealing pigs. Did you say?
Oh, there is Agnes.
Yep. She's coming here for an interview.
Oh! Okay.
Hey, ma'am.
Hello again.
Hey,
Eddie.
How's it going?
oh, he's going good.
Good, good. Miss Abernathy, right?
Oh, yeah, that'd be mine.
Gotcha. I'm Undersheriff Malachi here.
Oh, sorry. Was I talking too quietly?
Yes, I believe so, maybe.
Oh, that's deeply unfortunate. Eddie.
Eddie, I'm under Sheriff Malachi Harriet. You may already know him.
I'm Deputy Wilson.
Deputy
don't know him.
Wilson. Pleasure. And
Well-
also, no, I don't believe I know him.
Why did you
I d-
assume?
Why
Because
did
you know-
assume?
Because you know everyone. I swear to God, every time I'm with you, look around to everyone and like, oh, I know
I've
that
never
person.
met this man in my entire life, so that
That
makes
is a
you feel any
blessing up
better.
until now.
Oh, damn. Okay, for who?
You.
Anyway,
I'm not gonna say anything. Don't look at me.
I hear you're seeking out for an interview.
Yes, sir. You'd be correct.
That's you. All right. And you used to be a ranger, right?
Yes, up until, I'm gonna check my imaginary watch. Maybe 3 minutes ago.
Got you. All right. Well then, let's get the show on the road. Why don't we? Then, would you like to come inside and we'll get the show on the road?
Of course.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
I'll catch
Hey,
up with you in a
thanks.
little
I'm
bit.
needed.
If you'd like to just have a seat right here. Well, sorry, I have a file made. I'll just drop it down.
All right.
If you'd like to just take notes from me.
Sure thing.
Alrighty. Let me know when you're ready.
All right. Let's go.
Alrighty. So, Miss Abernathy, you're coming from the Ranger Corps.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask, just initially, what made you want to switch over to from the Ranger Corps to the Sheriff's Department?
So my pa's a deputy. I ain't sure if you've ever met him before. Jebediah Wilkes.
I believe he might be before my time.
He's still about, kicking every so often, but he's, I know that look. And, my pa's been a deputy for a little while now, while I've, been working on my ranger stuff, and, I've seen him get hurt a bit. Many times, and it started to worry me more and more. My pa ain't exactly, young and spry. He's nearly hitting his fucking 60s, and, every time he goes down, I'm usually the one to, scoop him up off his feet and pack up his wounds and pray to the Lord above he ain't bleeding out. I suppose after maybe the third or fourth time of saying that, I wish I could have done something, supported him, supported other folks. Probably my least favorite part of my job was feeling like I couldn't do nothing as I was picking up bodies off the floor. Or God forbid, some of our own rangers you got attacked.
So you are aware of the dangers that we face on a daily, and you are willing to accept those risks and possible outcomes.
Entirely and absolutely.
Gotcha. How long were you in with the Ranger Corps?
3-4 months? Might be a little bit longer.
All right. And how'd you find your time there?
I loved it. I loved every person I worked with, and I loved my job.
Good to hear. Good to hear. All right. So, what do you consider your greatest strength then?
My ability to stay focused. To not let my emotions get the best of me. More often than not.
You think you'll be able to approach situations with an unbiased opinion, no matter what the situation, no matter who it is with?
I can't promise I'll always be perfect, because it would be telling you a lie, but I'll certainly do my best. Same way I did it when I had the green on. No matter who it was I was scooping off the floor, they were still alive, and I was meant to protect it and help it in any way I could.
Well, all we ask for is your best. No one's perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. We acknowledge that, so. Alright, what about your greatest weakness?
I have morals and boundaries that I very much adhere to. And when it comes to differentiating opinions on them, I do not budge. I detest torturers and anything of the sort. Murderers and robbers are one thing, but I find torturers themselves entirely different. And they, to be quite frank, disgust me. And I understand that some folks are looking for redemption, but it is very hard for me to offer more than the bare minimum to folks like those. And I am quite honest about it, possibly to a fault, and it's gotten me in trouble once or twice. Got me in trouble with my first week in state when a man decided he wanted to hunt down my father because I told him he was a baby back bitch and a coward for kidnapping another lady and torturing her.
Wow. Yeah, that's not terrible. Well, sorry that fellow was trying to track down your father for that.
My pa was fine.
Do you feel like your moral boundaries, I guess we'll call it, do you think that would interfere with your work in any capacity?
No. My job comes before myself. In the same way that I helped torturers I detested in the grain, I'd help them any other way. I can feel whatever I want to feel when my badge is off. I can be honest with myself when I ain't working. But it ain't just my life that I'm concerned about when I've got a grain or anything else on. To be so selfish could put other lives in danger, and I ain't really about that.
Good. That's good to hear. It's good that you acknowledge that. Alright. Do you come from any prior kind of law enforcement background, security work, military, anything kind of the sort?
No. My pa was a bounty hunter for a number of years, but that's about it. Grew up watching him.
Alright. Have you ever been shot at before, directly?
I've been shot at before, but I never actually been shot.
Alright. How did you handle the situation when you were getting shot at? How did, what did you feel, and how did you, handle the situation as a whole?
I mean, there's certainly a little bit of panic, you know. Your life's on the line, and a stray bullet could certainly be your end, but I stayed focused. I knew that I needed to get out of there, so I focused on getting out of there. Make sure that if there was anybody else with me, that they got out of there as well. I can't tell you the amount of times I've woken up in the middle of a fucking gunfight here. It's a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
But it's about keeping a clear head and staying focused on the task.
It sure is, yep. In this work, it is very imperative that we stick on task, no matter who it is, what they did. You know, we gotta look at things objectively out here, and we gotta put our biases aside, and we gotta get the work done. We gotta stay composed for it. Alright, have you... I am obligated to ask this. Have you committed any crimes that you have not served time for, either here in the crossing or outside the crossing?
I've never committed a crime in my life. My pa would beat my fucking ass.
Okay, good. Yeah, I asked that because we have some cadets in the past who've entered the cadet program and then have later confessed to crimes that they had never served for. So they were removed and, of course, arrested and had to serve the time. Alright. So, do you have any folks that you know here in the department at all?
Yeah, I'm not particularly close, but I speak to Watson and Lauman quite frequently. I'm sort of... We have a mutual friend, Vulture, so he'll drag me along to their outings quite frequently. Obviously, I know my pa, Jebediah Wilkes. Sort of that group.
Alright. Here. Wilson, do you have any questions?
if you were successful, and not only did you become a cadet, but you became a deputy, what would wearing that badge mean to you?
It mean a few different things to me. I won't lie and say it'll entirely be about protecting other folks. Big focus of my life is around my father. He's paying him back for all the things he sacrificed for me and wanting to support him in any way I can. But it'd also be supporting my friends and my family. It'd be supporting the Rangers. It'd be having to do the rough things. I've got a few folks who are real important to me, and those folks can't stand the thought of ever hurting another person. It ain't an easy task, knowing that a single bullet puts somebody else's lives entirely in your hands. It'd be carrying a weight on your shoulders. It ain't easy, it's rough, and it's fucking messy as shit. But it's knowing that other people can't do it and you can. So why not spare them that guilt and spare them that weight? I could give you the whole spiel about it's the shield and we do it because it's the right thing to do, but I suppose I've got the fortitude for it, and I would prefer to have that blood on my hands than anybody I care about. I trust my ability to support my father more than anyone else.
So you've mentioned what wearing the badge would mean to you. What do you think that being an officer of the law is about?
I suppose in the most basic terms, it is about upholding that law. That rules and regulations we've put in place in this society to keep things running as smoothly as possible. It is talking to folks. It's knowing the civilians you're protecting. It's knowing the criminals you are often fighting against, but in one way or another still protecting. It is understanding why you're there. And it is making sure that it is something you're willing to lay down your life for, if it ever came to it.
All right. How do you think, in your own words, are you good? How do you take feedback and criticism when given it?
I look forward. I ain't a perfect person, and I have my flaws and my faults, and I've got shit I've fucked up with, and I remember those things. I've gotten ahead of myself, and I've put other people's lives in danger before, and I've been called out on it, and it sits with you. I think it's an important thing, and I think I'm quite understandable when it comes to criticism, when it comes to conversations. I'm looking to improve myself in any turn. Mentorship program in the Rangers was a real important thing for me. Being able to have somebody that could call me out if I needed it. Being able to come to somebody and ask them if there was things I needed to improve on, and them answering in earnest. I want to become more. And criticism is the only way to become more.
That's what I like to hear. Something that's a very big thing about this apartment is constructive feedback, not only just for yourself, but for other folk as well. For not only your peers, but the people above you and the people below you. You know, one of the most important things that you're going to be taught is communication. And that coincides with the feedback part. So, never be afraid to ask for feedback, especially as a cadet. You will be expected to ask for feedback and to harass people for feedback, because people get busy and people will forget. But at the same time, if you see something that deputies did and you're not sure why they did it, you're always more than welcome to say, "Hey, why'd you do that? Can you explain that to me?" You're always welcome to do that. How are you with following orders?
I would reckon I'm pretty adept at it. I mean, Rangers is a lot of sort of following the same protocol over and over again. You've got your SOPs, I suppose, in the way that you go about rescuing folks, the way you go about handling situations. You're taught it in your recruit phase, and you keep at it essentially for the entirety of your career. I might question it sometimes, but by questioning it's not to demean it, it's to understand its purpose. I like understanding the things I'm doing and why I'm doing them, because I feel like it makes it more important to me.
All right. Yeah. Orders. Orders is another very big thing in this department, and I'm gonna give you a fair warning. It's nothing like the Ranger Corps. You'll be told to do a lot more complex things. You're going to have to tell other people to do more complex things yourself too. You got to work as a team to solve complex issues, and with that comes with following instructions. All right. So, how would you react, following up with the order thing, if you were given an order that you disagreed with?
I'd question it. Especially if it involved the safety of other people. If there is a possibility that it gets anybody killed. If it's an order like take out the damn trash or go read over some paperwork, there's one thing, but I wouldn't want to ever be in a position where I could get somebody killed unless I knew it was absolutely something I believed in. If it's life or death. Especially if you find out in the end that person's wrong. And you were complicit in something and you can't take it back. I wouldn't push against them, I wouldn't fight them, but I'd ask. I'd go find another trusted adult if I truly felt like he was absolutely insane.
How would you react if that order was illegal?
Illegal?
Mm-hmm.
I'd tell them they could go fuck themselves. Respectfully, of course.
Let's go through a little hypothetical here. We're here in this Valentine office. Let's say in this hypothetical is you and a sheriff that's inside this office. You have an inmate that's in there serving some time. Now this inmate, he's giving some bad lip to the sheriff. And these two, they go a long ways back, alright? Got a feud going. They never liked each other. They've never, ever got along. And this is something that you've known for a while. This fella, the sheriff, he goes in the cell to pat him down, make sure there ain't no weapons. But this fella, as he's doing that, the sheriff pins the inmate up against a wall and starts repeatedly punching the fella. What would you do in that moment?
I'd intervene. Tell him to get his fucking hands off him and go for a walk. There's petty rivalries and then there's taking a step too far. You already have a position of power. There's nothing that inmate can do. All he's got is his fucking words, and if you are weak and sensitive enough to let some words piss you off that bad you ever put your fist to a vulnerable and unarmed man, you need to get the fuck out. I don't care if it's a sheriff. I don't care if it's the damn marshal. Take a walk, you get your shit together, and you come back when you can act like an adult.
What would you do after the fact?
Probably tell another sheriff. Probably talk to him myself if I could, but I ain't too sure if I'm allowed to do that. So I'd at least go find another sheriff I felt like had a brain in his head.
Fair enough. Alright, I got one more hypothetical, and then we'll stop if you have any more questions. You're free to ask them. Let's say
let's say we're here in the Valentine office. We've just arrested a serial killer. All right, he's killed 10 different people over the course of a year. All right, this fella is brutal. All right, he's dangerous, and after such a long escapade of trying to catch him, you finally do. Yourself and 5 other deputies are present in town and available to transport this fella. You get a wagon set up. Deputies try to get him cuffs and starts asking him right towards the wagon. They get him on the wagon. But let's say one of your deputies, they stroll down the street to grab some, I don't know, water or something, right? And you don't see him for about 2-3 minutes, and the next thing you know, they come around a corner. But there's someone behind them with a gun to the back of his head. And they're demanding that you, and they're referring to you, oh man, just hang on Simon here. They're talking to you specifically, alright? The decision is falling onto you. Your deputies are looking at you to make this decision. They are demanding that you release the serial killer, this brutal man, this person who has murdered 10 people, cut them up in pieces. And if you don't, they're going to shoot this deputy in the back of the head. What would you do in this moment?
I don't feel like any answer I give you would be the right one or the wrong one. There's no... If I let him go, I save a life, but how many lives do you lose? What if that fella goes back out and he murders 8 more people, and not only are you, as a person living with that guilt, but so is the person who survived? You could let your own get shot and he'd probably die, but... I don't know. All those other people finally face justice. It is... if you're willing to have the hands of your co-workers on gloves or otherwise. I'd like to hold the sentiment that you can catch them another time. Let the fucking freaking nature go. Save a life that might do more. And never... whatever comes afterwards, you handle the guilt. If that man manages to grab another innocent person and chop him into bits, it's on your hands. And you can either let it kill you, or you can do something with it and work extra hard to get him.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll be faced with decisions that there is no right, there is no wrong. Sometimes it just comes down to what you feel in the moment. This was actually a few things that have happened in the past few times where people were held hostage to release people. And there have been cases of people being shot through just to stop someone from harming a hostage. Sometimes you have to make that call. Sometimes if that person's threatening harm and they cannot be talked down, you got to make that difficult decision to pull that trigger on, even if it means shooting through your deputy. No one likes it, but sometimes it might be necessary. After all, how can you guarantee the safety of the deputy to begin with if they're already threatening harm to someone else? Alright, Wilson, would you, do you have any more questions?
Just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Another hypothetical for you. You come into town and you see somebody being held at gunpoint. You recognize the victim is a known criminal who is known for torturing people. The suspect is an individual who has been hurt by this man. What would you do about it?
My job. I wouldn't be the happiest about it. I would be understanding. I wouldn't be cold or nasty. But I have a job to do. Putting the law into your own hands like that's just going to ruin you. When you're tortured, your autonomy's taken away from you. You are never the same person that you were before. And you will always have another person's work stuck on you. And it's awful and it's agonizing. And it don't ever get better. It just stays the same. I would understand a person wanting to take that into their own hands. Trying to get some semblance of control back that I don't have no more. But it ain't the way to do it. And when you take that step forward, you become just a little more like them. Not only is it my job to make sure that people ain't dropping dead, but maybe you can stop a victim from entering that cycle, getting turned into the very thing that ruined them. Torturers are monsters. But it ain't my job to stand idly by as a person in general is murdered or otherwise. I do my best and all of my capabilities to make sure that they walked out of it alive. And I do everything I could to make sure that person who thinks the only way of getting power back is killing that son of a bitch understands that there might be another avenue. There's still time to turn around.
Alright. Nothing else from me.
Alrighty. Miss Abernathy, me and Deputy Wilson, we're gonna step aside for a moment and deliberate. And we'll be right back with you, okay?
Of course.
Alright. What are we thinking?
What's
on the
that?
porch?
I've wrote down all the questions and all the answers. Not sure.
Wonderful work. What's your opinion?
Part of me is concerned that she seems to be coming into this for personal gain only. She seems like that she would be focused and not take any shit, but at the same time, just ain't sure.
She seems to be on track to me about what the badge means to her and acknowledging that she has to protect people.
Just have that niggling feeling about her views towards torturers, and one of her answers were that she's getting the badge to protect her father.
Yeah, that was concerning.
It's a big concern. If we were out there and somebody held a gun to her father's head, who knows what she'd do? I'm not saying that she's not viable, but I'm just saying that these are worrying contributing factors.
Hmm.
you think overall?
I think she'll make an excellent deputy. However, I share the same concern about the what's it called? I share the same concerns of you. But the it's kind of the reason why I asked hypothetical, like what would you do if sheriff was beating an unarmed man in a cell, right? And she answered that perfectly, honestly. Where she interviewed him, you know, she was very adamant that just because someone's unarmed and can't take fucking words, then it doesn't give you the right to beat someone to death. I think she.
Can I go and ask her one more thing?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Always come right back. Yeah, once you start the job, I've been told it's the adrenaline rush.
For me, it's the restless leg. I just can't sit down nowhere and, wait till the end. I'd rather be dead on the back of a saddle.
Yeah, that I understand. I'm sure my pa definitely agrees. Shit, he practically told me that himself.
I have another question to ask, but I'm just gonna write it down, so just bear with me 1 second.
Of course, take your time. Ask me questions and do it. I don't know, sun rises and falls again if it makes you more comfortable. I'm full of as many answers as I can fit in my head.
Hypothetical for you. You are in this sheriff's office, and you see a tip come in on the law tip line to say that a deputy and a civilian have been held up at Emerald Station. Get there, and you find out that it's a ranch worker from Emerald Ranch, and it's Jebediah Wilkes. They're both being held at gunpoint. After much negotiation, only one of you can go free. You get a choice, though. So who do you choose?
Rancher.
Just out of morbid curiosity, why did you not think about that?
It's a choice to put on that badge. To go out there and do the work that you're doing, and my pa would never forgive me if I ever chose an innocent person's life. If I ever chose his life over theirs. Because I would never forgive him if he ever chose my life over somebody else's. I'm here to support my pa, but I can't save him.
Thank you. What do you think?
I think the answer kind of squashed my my concern there. I think she's able to separate biases. Now, obviously, a hypothetical is vastly different from the real situation, but judging by her response time, she didn't even have to think about it. She immediately went for the rancher and not her father. I think that separates her bias.
Okay.
So, is it something to keep an eye on? I don't think it should disqualify her. I don't think she should set her back.
All right.
What do you think?
I'm a little more cynical, but I agree.
Alrighty. Well, let's we'll deliver the news then.
it would be.
All right, Ms. Abernathy. I'm afraid I have some news for you. I am going to be approving you to enter the cadet program today. So you are now officially a cadet of the SESD. Congratulations. With this, well, first off, you accept that, right? You
Yes,
good with that?
yes.
Okay, good. All right.
We doing this shit when we accept them now too? I thought we only did this when we promoted them.
Why does everybody fucking do this to me?
Rangers did that to you too?
Yes.
All right. So with this, we got some things we're gonna have to go over real fast before you start your cadet stuff. Now, I don't know if you're intending to go on duty tonight. That's up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to. But number one is how the cadet phase works in general. So there's two cadet ranks. There's cadet, junior cadet is what I call it, otherwise known as just cadet. Basically, what this is in a purely observation role. You are to sit there and look pretty. Basically, you observe the deputies, you ask questions, you do your formal trainings until a senior deputy or an FTO can mark you off on all your formal training items and approve you for a senior cadet. Now, what a senior cadet can do is be approved to be taking part of active situations, such as bank robberies, shootouts, and standoffs, and other stuff. They basically can act in the capacity of a deputy while in the presence of a senior or an FTO. From there, you'll spend a few days as a senior cadet most likely, and then a vote will be put up for whether you're fitted for a badge. If it passes, then you become a deputy. Additionally, confidentiality rules. Anything you say, hear, or write down within the cadet phase must be kept to yourself and cannot be said to anyone outside the department. There is an exception if it's relevant to an investigation or a case for like the medics or the rangers or anything like that, of course. But it has to be very relevant, and I do suggest until you kind of get an ear for it that you at least confer with your other deputies before sharing information to make sure it's okay. Oh, did I miss anything there?
Conflict.
Conflict, yes, thank you. So as a cadet, you will not be able to take part of any active scenarios. Once guns come out, or whenever a scenario gets basically into a position where you are in danger or someone else is in danger, you are to flee to the nearest and safest sheriff's office, send a telegram of what the scenario is, who's involved, and where you're at.
Alright.
Alright. And as I stated earlier, feedback. Throughout your cadet phase, you will be observed and criticized by other deputies in a file. So this is to kind of gauge where you're at during your training to decide whether you're fit for a badge ultimately. Do not be afraid to ask for feedback. Do not be afraid to poke someone or harass someone for feedback. All right. If you wanted to, I permit you to grab a stick and poke Graves here like a few times to say, "Hey, give me feedback."
Yeah, we don't need to poke me because I won't forget.
Yeah, you won't forget. He's actually pretty good with his feedback. I can vouch for that. But
I like to use the word nag because it's the one time that you shouldn't feel bad about nagging somebody is that you know, just keep reminding people for feedback. If somebody's about to clock off, they've had a really long day, they've been in 5 shootouts, gosh, they just want to hit that bed so bad. You make sure when they're leaving your posse to remind them about some written feedback. And the next time you see them, ask them if they wrote that written feedback down. Because the more feedback you get, the more we can do for you.
Of course. That's a fucking thick book. Holy shit. What is it, the Bible?
Not the Bible. It's a handbook for cadets. You can read over that for any additional information that we may not covered here, or may that be more of like an unspoken rule between deputies, you know. But that will pretty much answer anything you really need to know as a cadet.
Got a question for you. Something I didn't think about. I mean, I'm sure it's been asked before. On the confidentiality topic, yeah. What happens when, say, criminals get their hands on a cadet and they try to ply them for information? And by ply, I do mean methods of torture and things of that nature. This is a very long pause. Is it just me?
He's really thinking about it.
Okay,
He's
all right,
really
okay,
thinking about
all right.
it. Surely a question of morality. It's more important than information or a cadet getting tortured.
I'm just, for pure curiosity, we really haven't had the situation come up much, so I figure I don't know if the department has a standard for that or not.
Sorry, one more time. What was it? Maybe I can answer it.
Oh, well, I was asking you, in terms of the confidentiality, if a cadet, say, gets kidnapped by a bunch of ne'er-do-wells and is pressed and tortured for information, I mean, does that, I'm assuming on a contextual basis, of course, but what would you give the advice for the cadet in that situation?
No amount of information is going to be worth your life. If you are being tortured, stabbed, shot for fucking information, if it's going to spare your life and maybe someone else's, by all means, do what you think is best. It's more of like, someone comes up to you, is like, hey, you know, I heard this happened and this happened. It's like, I want to know who's involved. And you say, oh yeah, this person is involved, and this person was involved, and this person was involved, and this person did that and did that, and we confiscated this and this and this. You know,
It's more
that
about
would be
loose
a
lips
breach.
than it is anything else.
Yeah. So
Makes sense.
yeah, you basically, if you're pressed about it and threatened, and your life is on the line, do what you think is best for self-preservation, basically. But when it comes to passive stuff, you know, tight lips. You know. That I believe that is covered in the cadet handbook. I could be wrong, but it should be.
I don't even remember if I got a cadet handbook.
Mm.
Looks like things finally calmed down.
Yep. Said it.
I don't believe in that shit.
Word that is quiet. Actually, fuck, what was your name again? Blue shirt fella, Wilson. What was that look for?
What?
And I said my pa's name. What was that look for? You got a look on your face.
Ain't heard that name for a long time. That's all.
Ah, fuck me, another old coop who knows my paw.
Yep.
Keep running these bastards.
Also, if you wanted to join tomorrow, there's going to be a triage training that the SCDH is hosting in Blackwater at the hotel. You are more than welcome to join if you want. It's at 5 o'clock Eastern Stars.
I'll be there.
All are encouraged to join.
I do have a question. Is the triage training going to be any different from the triage training you get as a ranger?
That I'm unsure. Medically is going to be hosting it. She said it's going to be under 20 minutes, so I think it's more of just a crash course. I'm not quite sure.
If I were to
what the
waver a
Rangers got.
guess, probably ain't going to be. Do the medics help with the triage training for your training? Or for
Yeah.
the ranger training?
Yeah, well, you have to get trained by medics. We don't get trained by other rangers.
That makes sense.
I went
And-
to Dr. Tricks for my triage training and did the whole recovery position, packing wounds, checking vitals.
Yeah,
I'm
if-
guessing it ain't going to be too different.
If you're already certified or you've already been through it, you don't feel pressure to have to go through it. But if you want to go to it, you are welcome to it.
At least still try to show up just for the sake of it.
Right. Well, would you like to get to work then?
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, let's get a patrol going then. Let's get going out there. I'm sick of this town.
They are
going to bed.
covering.
All right. Yeah. Good night, Wilson.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you for helping
Good
out.
night, Mr. Wilson.
Good night.
They're covering a big valley, seems like.
Yeah, we got a lot of people over there.
Finally done.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Let's get a patrol going then. We got a few people over Big Valley. I think we got a deputy over out east as well. So.
To
Can
Strawberry.
you do me a
Would you
favor?
prefer I keep my
Yes.
long arm on me?
Can you look up a telegram?
That is up to you. You won't be able to use it unless it's a self-defense situation. You are allowed to defend yourself. So if you yourself are being shot at, you are free to defend yourself.
Okay.
But otherwise, you probably shouldn't use it. But I do encourage you just at least have it if you're in patrol, just in case of wolves or anything like
You
that.
can put it on your
happens.
saddle if you're worried about losing it. Sometimes we do get ganged up on, fewer numbers, and
Let me just
we
go to
wouldn't
the
want you
bank
to
real
lose
quick.
it.
All right. Who's it from?
Good.
Lancaster.
I didn't quite catch the name because you had a really thick accent.
5795.
But the telegram is E like elephant and Y like yellow, 524.
They called the Minotaur.
There's a Lancaster, right?
Mm-hmm. I presume I'm never getting that thing back. I said they were selling it nearly as soon as they took it off my back.
Well, at least they're being honest with you.
Yeah. I told me they were only going to get like a 16% cut out of it. It was actually kind of depressing.
Why are there so many deputy guns in here that no one's collected? What the hell?
Finding anything?
No.
Okay, yeah, it's not in here that
Huh.
I can see.
Doesn't look like
Stay.
these people been arrested for anything, so.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But if they saw them out,
No reports and no citizen file.
Alright, well, I mean, there's no.
He said that he used to be a ranger before the ranger corps was a thing.
If we're dealing with wolves, I'll at least grab some ammunition. I had to give my last 10 rounds back to my.
I know, just got a weird
second
vibe.
before
Of course.
Preside, so I.
You said Pedro, yeah?
To Strawberry.
Like I say, with one of the names, yeah.
Go and get you stocked on the ammo, bandages, anything else you need.
All right. Roger, Roger.
Night, Wilson. Great work today.
Thank you. Good night.
Y'all be safe, okay?
You as well.
Do you know who her dad is?
No? Should I? What's wrong?
Jebediah Wilkes.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And he's a deputy too.
Okay. I'm confused.
Yeah. Said that he's an old man in his 60s.
Okay. Oh, okay. I mean, I'll just take that then as that.
Yeah. Let's pick it up a bit.
Does that mean you're gonna keep an eye on her?
Yeah, I guess. I wasn't, completely convinced by her, interview, but... See what happens.
Alright.
Fine looking animal you got there, my friend.
And what does it take to convince you about an interview?
Getting the badge for something more than looking after your father.
That was her reason?
She said other reasons, but that was her main reason.
Hmm. Careful.
Stupid horse.
Did she know who you are?
No.
No, right?
She couldn't help but notice the look on my face, though, when she said his name.
Can't imagine. What did you tell her why you made that face?
I just said I hadn't heard his name for a long time.
Hmm. Okay. Fair enough. You know, I was talking to her in Strawberry.
You were talking to her?
Mm-hmm. I mean, not much, but she just came up while I was still on duty, you know. And I know that she's been a ranger, so I wasn't aware that she would, you know, come over to Valentine and have an interview.
Apparently she just quit.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, it is so time for me to go to bed.
Yep, I'm tired as fuck as well.
Thought you'd be asleep a long time ago.
I was for a while, and then I woke up and couldn't sleep no more, so I thought, hey, why not go on duty? Like some sick
That was
workaholic.
good. Yep. I know that feeling.
Mm-hmm. Where are you gonna sleep? In the office?
Yep. Pretty much.
At least you have a bed in there, right?
More of a chair.
Ah, you need a bed.
I'll be fine.
Sure.
Be safe. Don't do anything
Yeah.
stupid.
You as well. Alright?
Can't guarantee that.
At least try.
Yes, ma'am.
Good boy.
Wow. I'll be thinking about that all night.
Good night.
Good night. Howdy.
Even there?